My very humble salutations at the lotus feet of Bhagavan, and my reverential pranams to all the Pranacharyas and Pranadatas here. Bhagavan also reveres all the doctors, Vaidyo, Narayano Hari. Without you, he gives the life all right, but you protect the life. So the most sacred activity or responsibility all of you are undertaking, and under the aegis of Sri Sathya Sai organization or institution. So my humble salutations to you all. It was long ago. Swami's bhajan song, Dina Dukhiyon Se, that reels around how to please Swami is once you love that Deen and Dukhi, then automatically Swami pleases himself and pleases all the people. The Divyang Jan Seva is an initiative by Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust jointly with Sri Sathya Sai Seva organization. It was in the month of October 2023. Both the heads of these two eyes of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust and Sri Sathya Sai Seva organizations, Mr. Ratnakar as well as Mr. Nimish Pandya, they were in Visakhapatnam together. There was a huge Yuvatarangam program was going on. Suddenly there was a small break. They were conducted to one industrial unit and zone. They came across the unit that makes the artificial limbs. And they were impressed by the presentation. And that scope was also presented. When the scope was presented to them, it's a 1 minute discussion between the managing trustee and the All India president that resulted into the Sankalpa of Divyang Jan Seva. As to how many, what should be our target? They decided that yes, let's go ahead and try to provide as many as possible. At least 100,000 Divyangajans must be given a new life. That was the Sankalpa made by these two together. So now the task is as many as possible. As we come across the Divyangajans, we will try to support them with the artificial assistive devices. Hands that serve are holier than the limbs that pray. One of the most favorite quote of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, adopted by many non-governmental organizations also. This is where exactly the summum bonum of the entire organization rests. Historically, Swami has given the way. He has shown us the way. How to support the Divyangajans by providing them the tricycles, providing them with the implements, providing them some livelihood, some support he has been giving through the organization and by himself personally also from the 70s, decades of 70s and 80s also. Now this has crystallized itself into a Divyangajan Seva. So we understood the whole gamut of providing the artificial limbs, created a committee at the apex level of the organization and sent them for a study tour to Visakhapatnam. They discussed with the the manufacturing unit there in the AMTZ, the Andhra Pradesh Medical Technology. No smoke. Let's stop. Don't worry, Swami is here. Then finally, we have come into an understanding. It is not a memorandum of understanding. We have come into an understanding that we will go about, we will initiate this Divyang Jan Seva in such a way that the people who have lost their limbs, all the four limbs or two limbs or one limb, whichever way, they shall be provided with the artificial assistive device. There are many kinds of artificial assistive devices, but we picked up the endoskeletal processes for the simple reason there are the many, even most advanced AI integrated artificial devices also are there, which cost not less than 5 lakh rupees to 15-20 lakh rupees also in India. But we should be able to provide the common man, the artisans, the rickshaw pullers, auto drivers, and such kind of communities on whose entire family depends on their earning and their labor. So such kind of people, we try to help them first, whereby the sustainability of the family will be benefited by our interventions. Why endoskeleton processes? This is a very simple design, which got a modular design, has an adjustability within that, and it can be customized to the limb, whichever limb that is lost, that can be customized to limb. And durability in comparison with any other exoskeletal artificial device also, it is better. And as far as the weight is concerned, it is low in weight. That is why the medical team and also the administrative team that went to Visakhapatnam concluded that the endoskeletal processes support is the better one than any other thing for the this sankalpa or the initiative taken up by the organization as well as the trust. They have very simple parts. One socket is there, suspension system is there, endoskeletal frame, and it is cosmetic cover. This is the attraction. Nowadays, everything is cosmetic. Even for a surgeon, the first question that is posed to the surgeon is, will there be a scar? So the scar should not be there. So our focus is not on the illness or sickness or disease or anything. Our focus is more on the scar. So even the cosmetic design also is possible by this endoskeletal processes. So that apart, this has got a foot and ankle unit, and if necessary, a knee unit also is available. Very simple advantages: cosmetic appearance, functional adjustability, weight and balance will be better than any other mode of device, and it is very cost effective, adjustable and also cost effective. We selected this endoskeletal model, and also as another vertical within the same Seva at doorsteps. Some people cannot come. So we thought the organization should have a mobile unit. A mobile unit is a mini manufacturing plant with all the facilities, all the manufacturing gadgets, and also all the assembly units, wherein it can go to the place where a minimum of 5 to 10 beneficiaries are observed to be eligible, and there itself, within 3 to 4 hours' time, they can be provided with this endoskeletal artificial device supplement. This was inaugurated on the Guru Purnima day of 2024 by the then Governor of Himachal Pradesh, Sri Shuklaji. As we have the Liquid Love app, we also have created a mobile app for the Divyang Jan Seva. By the way, Liquid Love, today we have touched the donors base of 300,000. We crossed 300,000 donors in liquid love from Sri Sathya Sai Seva organization. A mobile app has been created, and with the help of the mobile app, the registration is taken place. Before registration itself, verification is being conducted by Sathya Sai Sevadal and the Samiti convener. Wherever they come across the physically handicapped, let us say for our convenience sake, we use Divyang Jan or physically handicapped. Whenever they come across, they will try to go through the profile, go through the family background, go through their economic sustainability and their living styles and habits, and then try to, we are avoiding any surgical interventions, number one. Number two, any comorbidities like if the amputation is done and the patient is diabetic, and if the wound is still not cured totally, so such cases we are trying to avoid. And also we are trying to provide assistance as a skill development also, we are trying to give them, so that those who receive the artificial limbs should have some skill sets, wherein maybe a mobile technology, maybe a repairing of a TV, maybe something like this, wherein they also will start earning. So employability as well as providing the artificial limbs is the key functionalities of this Divyang Jan Seva. In the screening camps are being conducted, and the beneficiaries, those who have been identified and uh, found eligible to be given the Divyang support, they were brought to the screening camps. And in the screening camps, again, they check the medical condition has been checked by the competent people there, and their measurements have been taken, and then the molds have been created in the POP molds, and then the next stage of preparing manufacturing the Divyang support artificial limbs, and second camp is distribution camp. Fabrication of artificial limbs have been, till now they are being at Visakhapatnam, they are being manufactured. From Visakhapatnam to the respective distribution locations, the limbs are being moved, and doctors, a team of doctors as well as technicians will come to that respective places like Puttaparthi, like Pondicherry, and those places. They go there and conduct the distribution camps. In the distribution camp, we again take care, not only giving the limb, but also we train them how to walk, how to use the hand. Suddenly, after 10 years of gap or 5 years of gap, which they were tuned to have no limb at all, suddenly it is an emotional excitement. In that emotional excitement, many people falter, they lose the step, they lose the gait. So our seva will continue to guide them and support them and train them to walk or use the artificial limbs. You can see a model, a girl who lost her leg, a bright student from a marginalized section of the society who lost her leg and she could not continue the studies. Now there is a ray of hope. She promises that I will not only study, I will also help fellow Divyangs, whoever comes to my notice. On 23rd of November, Honorable Governor of Andhra Pradesh State, he was present here. Through his hands in Sai Kulwanthal in the Divine Presence also, a second distribution camp was held, and many people means not less than 84 Divyangajans were provided with the artificial limbs during that time. They came with pain and despair. They are leaving Prashant Nilayam with a new hope and new life. Through the provision of fundamental necessities like education, healthcare, water, shelter, Bhagwan's resolve in serving humanity stands as a living testament surpassing mere theatrical preaching or debates. His life and teaching transcend the realms of the words, translating the very essence of the sacred scriptures in tangible, selfless service, ensuring love and compassion in their true sense. Our strength is dedicated volunteer base, a robust technology framework, and the compassionate philosophy of Seva at its core. This project will have a transformative impact, not just by giving the limbs, also giving them the enough skill sets whereby they will renew their livelihood on beneficiaries, but also on those who serve them, continuing Bhagavan's legacy of uplifting humanity through love and service. We humbly dedicate this initiative at the lotus feet of our beloved Bhagavan. Thank you very much. And please join us. Please join us in all our endeavors through Sathya Sai Seva Organization and Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Medical Sciences. Voluntarily, wherever you can and whenever you can. Please, it's a walk-in service opportunity is available. You can please contact our medical coordinators everywhere, and you can contact the directors of our medical institutions everywhere, wherein you can offer your specialized services. There will be a roll call, and certainly you can dedicate yourself to certain extent. Let me do something for the nation. Let me do something for the society. Let me do something for the Dinadukhiyo. This is our humble appeal. And thank you, Bhagavan, and thank you both the directors